So good morning students. Next we can see the mesh analysis. So what is mesh analysis? So here the loop is a closed path. Mesh is a loop. Okay. So it does not contain any other loops. Okay. So mesh analysis is applied using KBL method. So for mesh analysis we are using Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay, for analysis we are using the Kirchhoff's voltage law. So for analysis of mesh we can take with current source as well as the without current source. So in this circuit there is no current source, only there is a voltage source. Okay, either we can take the current source or without current source. So here only the voltage source is there. Okay, so first we can see the problem without the current source. Okay, and you can solve the mesh using substitution method or which method? Cramer's rule method, that is the matrix method. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, so first problem, for the given circuit find the branch current. What are the branch current here? I1, I2 and I3. Okay, so find the branch current using mesh analysis. Okay, so first here this is the resistor 5 ohm, this is the resistor 6 ohm and the voltage 15 volt, 10 volts. So first step you want to write the current direction. So always substitute the current, put the current direction in the clockwise direction. Okay, so here we have how many loops? First identify the loops. How many loops are there? 2 loops or 2 mesh are there. Okay, so here there are 2 loops and you want to mark the current direction, that is in clockwise direction. Okay, so next you want to apply the KVL. So first apply KVL in loop 1. So what is KVL? Kirchhoff's voltage law. Sum of the voltage drop equal to sum of the voltage rise. Okay, so here take loop 1. So here this is voltage rise, so plus to minus to plus. So here this is voltage rise, so 15. Normally the resistor has the voltage drop value. So if they give the voltage value means you want to see the direction. Okay, so we are taking this as the voltage drop. So what is voltage across the resistor? Formula I into R. So the current which is flowing along this resistor is I1 into 5, and this resistor இது வழியா flow ஆகிற current என்னது? So we are taking first loop. So here this loop has current direction in this form. So 10 ohm is common to both loop 1 and loop 2. Okay, so this current is flowing in this direction and this current is flowing in this direction. So both are opposite direction. Okay, so current வந்து 10 for 10 ohm the current I1 and I2 is common. So we want to write as the 10 into I1 minus I2. 10 is R and this is the current. V is equal to voltage across the 10 ohm resistance is 10 into I1 minus I2. First loop consider பண்றனால I1 first எழுதணும். And next here it is also voltage drop. So plus 10. Okay, and now we want to simplify this. So multiply 10 I1 minus 10 I2 and 15 minus 10 is what is the value? 15 minus 10, 5. So we got one equation. Next apply KBL in the second loop. If you apply KBL in second loops, once again it is voltage rising. So here we are considering second loop. Second loop means first you want to write the second loop value. So 10 into I2 minus I1. I2 minus I1, and here the voltage across 6 ohm resistor is I into R. I2 into 6. The current which is flowing along the 6 ohm resistor is I2. And next the current is flowing along the 4 ohm resistor is I2. So I2 into 4. Okay, so write the equation and next solve it. Okay, after solving we got the equation as minus I1 plus 2 I2 is equal to 1. Okay, it's equal, so 2 equations, we got 2 equations. So first we want to take the substitution. We can solve using 2 methods. So main 2 loops irundana substitution method is easy, otherwise you can use the Cramer's rule, matrix method. So first we can find any one of the value I1 or I2 from any one of the equation. So we are taking equation 2 and finding I2 from that equation. Okay, I2 find பண்ணிட்டு next you want to do as the substitute that I2 value in equation 1. So after substituting you got I1 value was 1 ampere. Okay, and now substitute this I1 in I2 value. So you got I2 value. And next you want to solve using the Cramer's rule method, matrix method. So for solving the Cramer's rule method you are taking the 2 equations and 2 equations two equation first del எப்படி find பண்ணி want to write the coefficients of I1 and I2. So what is the coefficient of I1? 3 and minus 1. What is the coefficient of I2? Minus 2, minus 2. Next for del 1 first position equal to parabola value எழுதணும். We want to write the value of this equal to the other side of the equal to 1 right in the first position. So 1 1 minus 2 2. So after solving get 4. Del 2 means second position lo எழுதணும். So I got also 4. So next what is I1 formula? Del 1 by del. So the value is I got 1 ampere. Next I2 is again 4 by 4 is 1 ampere. Okay. So I1 and I2. This is the value. This is the answer. That is 1 ampere.